Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Max24, and January is over. We are now in the month of February, and with a new month means a new haul video. The videos where I show you all the movies, books, video games, pop figures, and everything else that I picked up in that month. In January, I picked up a decent amount of movies. Not a lot of books or video games or pop figures, but a decent amount of movies. Before we get into that, please always do remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your friends, all that jazz, all the fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I upload most on Twitter and TikTok, so on Facebook, barely ever on Instagram. Follow me on subscribe to me here. And with that, let's get into my monthly haul. So this month, I spent a lot of money on steelbooks and new movies that came out and some old movies because I wanted to fill out my collection. So one of the first things I did this month was I went to Walmart. Walmart threw a bunch of their steelbooks into their $7.50 bin. I've showed up a couple times to look, and I wanted to look again because it's been a while, and I picked up a decent amount from there. So one of the first things I got was Southpaw. This is a boxing story. I've never seen it. The steelbook looked cool. I mean, just look at that. Really nice steelbook. And it was $7.50. And I'm like, for $7.50, I'll watch it at some point. So now it's a part of my collection. Along with that steelbook, I got Uncle Drew. I have no idea what Uncle Drew is, but my dad liked the case. And he's like, you're adding this to your collection. So now I have Uncle Drew. I guess it's a basketball movie, comedy of sorts. I don't know. It looks, yeah, maybe I'll watch it one day. Along with Uncle Drew, I picked up Jigsaw. This is one of the Saw movies. I don't know which Saw movie, like the 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 10th, 100th. One of the Saw movies. I like the steelbook. I don't really watch the Saw movies, but, might as well add it to my collection for $7.50. Along with that, I picked up Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. This movie doesn't get enough love, okay? I enjoyed this movie when it first came out. It looked great. It was style over substance. It was definitely style over substance. There wasn't a lot here to really keep you engaged, keep you wanting more. But I enjoyed it for what it is, and the steelbook is really nice looking, all right? If you just want to look at a beautiful looking sci-fi movie, I'd recommend checking this out. Then the final $7.50, maybe the final? Oh, yep. The final $7.50 steelbook that I picked up was Deepwater Horizon. This, I believe, is a true story. I don't remember when I watched this. It was like a while ago. I don't even remember, but it was good. I enjoyed it when I watched it. I haven't watched it in a little while. I'm gonna have to do a rewatch now that I own it. But yeah, it's a really nice steelbook. I like growing out my true story collection, and yeah. Those are all the $7.50 steelbooks that I picked up. Now let's get into some of the new movies I got. I got The Northman. All right, The Northman was fantastic. It was fantastic. It did not get enough love. It needed more love. People needed to go watch this one. It's a great movie. All right, it's just a great Viking epic story with some great acting, some great visuals, and it's just a good time. All right. Is it a very fun movie? Maybe not, but it's definitely a great one. All right, this deserved more praise than it got. Along with that, I got Tom Baker, complete season 6, Doctor Who. Doctor Who's been releasing a lot of these classic seasons on Blu-ray. I've been trying to get them all, but they're expensive. They are really expensive. But whenever one's on sale, I gotta pick it up. And now I'm only missing one. Well, two, because they just announced another one. Or did they announce two more? I don't even remember. But yeah, Tom Baker, classic Doctor, classic seasons. I'm on board. Then I picked up Dallas Buyers Club. Got it. It's a dollar store. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a decent movie. I enjoyed this movie. Didn't have it in my collection. Now we do. Then I picked up Get Smart. Get Smart was also at a dollar store, and it's a movie. It's a movie. I mean, Steve Carell's funny. It's not a fantastic movie by any means. There's a lot better movies that do the same exact shtick a lot better. But, gotta fill out the collection, and it was cheap, and I'll watch it again sometime. Then I got J. Edgar. Never seen J. Edgar. May never see J. Edgar, but it was at a dollar store, and I was like, it's a true story. I don't know how true it is. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. It's got to have something of worth to it. I've heard it's not great. but I'll watch it. Then I picked up A Boss Baby, the best movie ever made. Cinematic masterpiece right here. It's just, it blew everybody away when it first came out, and it continues to blow people away since. I didn't buy this because it's a great movie. I bought this for my DreamWorks collection because I'm trying to get all the DreamWorks movies, and that means I have to buy Boss Baby. Is it a good movie? I don't know, maybe if you're a child, but I'm not a child, so I can't say, but you know, maybe it's fun. Maybe it's fun. It just, I don't like it a lot. It's definitely a low-tier DreamWorks film. Along with that, I got Boss Baby Family Business, because what's better than one Boss Baby? Two Boss Babies. And again, it's more enjoyable than the first one. Sure, I'll give it that. I do think that it definitely finds its rhythm better here, but it's not like a movie that I'm gonna put on a bunch. But DreamWorks made it, and I gotta fill up my DreamWorks collection. Along with that, I got Don't Worry Darling, and I think Don't Worry Darling got a lot of needless hate thrown towards it because of the behind-the-scenes drama, and I don't understand why it was reviewed so badly, because I really enjoyed this film. I thought it did a really good job. Is it perfect? No, by all means, it's not perfect. But I thought Harry Styles and Florence Pugh did great. It's the leads, and I thought it was a good mystery. You know, what was going to happen, what's going on, trying to piece the pieces together. It's not the best movie that's done that, but I really enjoyed it, and I think that this deserved more love than it got. Seriously, like, the internet tore this film and continues to tear this film apart, and I don't understand why. I just don't. Someone explain it to me, please. Along with that, I got Black Adam. Black Adam is a movie about a guy who has superpowers, kills some people. The Rock has superpowers. It's not a Black Adam movie. It's not, all right? Black Adam's one of Shazam's, like, worst enemies, and this is not a Black Adam film. It could have been. The Rock could have done something more with it, but I just saw The Rock in a very stoic, bland Rock using superpowers. Does this film have fun action set pieces? Sure. But I want more from my movies, and this does not give me that more. This movie was pretty bland. All right, it's not the worst DCEU movie that we've gotten, but it's definitely not the best. And I only watched it partially because it was part of the DCEU, but also because I wanted to see The Rock, because I like The Rock, but I don't think he's good here. I just don't think this movie's not what he hyped it up to be, and I was sorely disappointed. And we're never going to see The Rock fight Zachary Levi, and that's just a missed opportunity. So yeah, it's not great. Good action set pieces, though. Then I got The Good Dinosaur Steelbook. This was on sale at Best Buy. It was a restock, and I didn't see that one coming, but they restocked it, and I had to pick it up. Is this a great Pixar movie? No, it's not one of their best. It kind of actually is one of their worst, but it's Pixar, and even bad Pixar movies are still better than a lot of animation studios, except for, like, I don't know, Cars 2 probably. But yeah, no, it's a decent movie. It's a decent watch. It's not the best watch in the world. I've seen a lot better films, but the Steelbook's really nice, and I also am filling out my Pixar collection, so glad I picked this one out. Along with that, Ralph Breaks the Internet was also restocked. I do not have Wreck-It Ralph 1. I'm looking out for that now. But Ralph Breaks the Internet kind of disappointed me a lot. I really liked Wreck-It Ralph. I thought Wreck-It Ralph was super clever, super interesting, super fun. And I thought Ralph Breaks the Internet was Disney's attempt at the Emoji Movie. And I just don't think it works super well. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as the first one. And it wasn't as good as the sequel could have been. Now, I want to see what they will do with the third one. I don't think any third one on the table, but I don't hate these characters. I want to see more of these characters. I think they're fun. I just hope that if they do a third one, it's better than this. I'm not saying this movie's bad. It's not bad by any means, but it's definitely very disappointing compared to the first one. And then I picked up the Cars Steelbook. This was also a restock, and I like Cars. I don't think Cars is by any means the best Pixar movie. It's not the best Pixar series. It's kind of, they didn't really know what to do with the Cars movie. I think the first Cars is the best Cars, and then the other two just kind of weren't that good. They kept trying to make Cars happen, and I don't understand why they wanted it to happen. But I enjoyed this movie. I watched it a lot when I was younger. I'm going to continue to rewatch it because it's good. Not the best Pixar, but far from the worst. And then I picked up this classic Steelbook, Frankenstein. They released some Steelbooks for some classic horror films, and this was the first one I picked up. this is just classic. It's a classic, all right? If you have not watched Frankenstein, you know, I don't know what you're doing. It's a classic film. Everyone knows the story. Everybody knows this. This put Universal on the map, kind of. I don't know. Maybe it did. I don't know. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm glad I got to add it. Along with that, I got The Wolfman, another classic horror film. Same people, same classicness, same type of steelbook. And then along with that, I also got another classic, Dracula. Everybody loves it. Everybody knows it. Look at that man. Look at how fresh he is. Look how fancy he is. Yeah, classic movie, classic fun. But yeah, those are all the movies I picked up in the month of January. Now let's get into video games. And for the video games, I only picked up three classic games, and that are these. The 3 original Call of Duty titles for the PlayStation 2. I found them at a old game store. This is the beginning of Call of Duty right here on console at least. Great games. I remember playing these games so much when I was younger at a friend's house. I never owned them, but now I do. And seriously, Call of Duty, I mean, just playing through some of these maps in Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1, Call of Duty 3, they were just so much fun. And this was my Call of Duty right here, plus Modern Warfare. But yeah, this was before the series kind of took off as immensely as it did, and is now very different from this day and age. But I'm very excited to dive back into these 3 titles and relive my childhood. Those are all the video games I picked up in the month of January. And for pop figures, I believe I just picked up one. And that is this Stan Lee pop figure. Really fancy. Really nice. I love it. Look at that. Fantastic. It's a comic cover. It's going to go great on my wall. Yeah. I believe that's the only one. Unless I may have picked up some Black Panther pop figures too. I don't really want to dig out. I don't know if you might be behind me. I don't know if you can see them back there. We got Shuri. We got Queen Ramonda, I believe is her name. Do we have a Koye? We might have a Koye. I don't remember, but I don't. No, we have Nakia. Nakia's in there. I know that. I don't really want to dig them out right now because I'm kind of lazy today. But yeah, those are all the things that I picked up in the month of January. Let me know in the comments below what you picked up, what I picked up that you really liked. You know, let me know all of that below. That's what the comments are for. The comments are for you guys. Younger Max used to say that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video.